Yeah, here this folder I have shared, Bodhi OS, blockchain OS.ova. This is open virtual architecture. It can be run under the Oracle virtual machine. And the one who are having the Windows 10 operating system, and if the virtualization is not supported on the computer in which you are working on, then you may follow this installing Ethereum and Truffle on Windows 10 operating system. For this, you need to go through this. You can also go through this lecture video, in which you will find the how to install this Truffle and Ethereum blockchain in the Windows 10 operating system. For this, Chocolatey is the package that you need to install first. For this, you are supposed to copy this code and paste it in the PowerShell. Then you may use Choco update Chocolatey. Then this one, using Choco, you can install the Node.js, then Visual Studio Code, and npm Truffle, all these things that are required, which are required for developing the decentralized applications. And here the step-by-step installation of Truffle and testing the Truffle was provided here. You can go through this step-by-step installation if you want to work with the Ethereum and Truffle on Windows 10 platform, because these two are required for us to develop the decentralized applications. Next one is installing Ethereum DApp development environment. This is in the Ubuntu operating system. So this is the step-by-step approach. These are the step-by-step commands. First, you need to set up the install the Ethereum, then install the wallets, then install the Chrome browser, install the MetaMask plugin, then Node version manager, next Solidity compiler, Truffle IDE. These are the 6 steps you are supposed to go through. And prerequisites: system should be up to date and active internet connection is required. And here the first step is the installation step of the Ethereum. For this, these are the 5 steps you are supposed to follow. Like that, for each and every step that I have mentioned here, the related commands I have provided, just to copy and paste on the command prompt, so that these things will be installed. The Ethereum environment will be set up. Otherwise, I have provided you the Bodhi blockchain OS operating system. This is the image of the Bodhi Linux, which is a flavor of Debian Linux. Under the Debian, you have many number of flavors. For example, the Ubuntu operating system, or CentOS, or Light Ubuntu, there is L Ubuntu, this kind of thing. Mint Linux. All these are on the basis of the Debian kernel. On the Debian kernel, they have developed their own applications and achieved the lightness in running the operating system and these kind of things. So Bodhi Linux is one which is a stable Linux operating system that I have taken, and on top of this, I have installed three blockchain environments. One is Ethereum, second one is Hyperledger, and third one is Codera R3. So these are the 3 operating systems I have installed in that image, and I created the image and given to you as a OVA. Once you have this image, you are supposed to download the Oracle VirtualBox. The Oracle VirtualBox you can download from this website, and here you will be finding the Oracle VirtualBox for the Windows host. You can download it. Now the current version is 6.1.28. Along with this VirtualBox, you also download the extension pack, Oracle extension pack 6.1.28 Oracle Virtual Machine extension pack for all supported platforms. You click this, you will get the Oracle VirtualBox extension pack. The reason for installing this extension pack is to support the USB drive. Whenever you plug the USB drive, that will also be shown in the virtual machine. 2.0, 3.0, and VirtualBox RDP, disk encryption, and other advanced features. To support that, you need to download this extension pack and install in the after installation of the VirtualBox. So here is the VirtualBox. After installation, you will find like this. The extension pack you may install like this. Go to the preferences. Under the preferences, there is an extension section. You can click on extension section and go to the add new packages. Click on add new packages and select the extension pack and click OK. So this Oracle Virtual Machine VBox extension pack will be installed on your computer. Once it is installed, you will be having the VirtualBox. It is similar, which will act similar to your normal computer, because it supports the USB 2.0, 3.0, mouse support, many things will be there, and the screen resolutions and all these things will be managed in this thing. So that is the reason it is always recommended to install the extension pack. After installing extension pack, this OVA file is of around 5.4 GB. So you require some faster internet connection or unlimited internet connection that you are having, a broadband connection, so that you download this Bodhi blockchain OS operating system. And here is the blockchain operating system. Then you, after you're downloading this, go to File, Import Appliance. Click on Import Appliance and select the OVA file that you have downloaded. Once you select the OVA file, then go to the Next and install. So automatically that OVA file will be installed onto your computer. So here are some other operating systems that I have installed. This is for the ethical hacking subject that we have discussed in the last semester. So that operating systems are here like that only. But here, this is the Bodhi BC OS, blockchain OS. This is the image that I have installed here. Then once you do this, you can go to the settings. You select this image and go to settings. Under the settings, for having the internet connection, go to the networks and attach to the NAT network. Anyhow, I have made it as default selection as NAT network. So even though you download it and install on your VirtualBox, you will get by default NAT network. NAT network means the internet connection that I am getting on my desktop via Windows operating system, the same will be shared onto the Linux operating system also, which is there in the VirtualBox. So this is a NAT network selected. Next, you may increase or decrease the number of processors allocated to your computer, allocated to this operating system. Actually, I have 4 CPUs in my computer. That is, it's a quad-core processor, in which I am allocating 1 CPU for running this operating system. So you may increase it, but you cannot increase more than 50%. If you increase it to 2, then the operating system working will be somewhat faster compared to the 1 CPU. Anyhow, this Bodhi Linux is a very lightweight operating system. It will work with even 2 GB RAM. So hence I have allocated only 2 GB RAM for this. So out of 12 GB RAM that I am having, I have allocated only 2 GB RAM. You may also allocate, if you have sufficient RAM, that is around 16 GB or 32 GB RAM on your laptop or desktop computer, you may allocate some good number of things. But it will work happily with the 2048, that is 2 GB RAM. And with one processor also it will work very fast. So this you can set up. And display I have set it as 128 MB, so that you will get the full screen display. This you will get once you have gone for the extension pack and after setting up this. So 128 MB video memory require means it will allow you to get the full screen of the display, and rest of things you can no need to do anything, but you can do one thing is share folders. You can create one folder where, for example, you can select a path folder, and for example here VM shared is there. I am selecting this folder, and auto mount, click is the auto mount, so that you can share the files between the virtual machine operating system and the Windows operating system via this folder. Whatever the files you place in this VM shared folder, that will be visible onto the Linux operating system also. So you can say mount point is by default mount point, no need to write anything in this, just to click auto mount and OK. And here full access is full, by default you will get auto mount is yes. Okay. Now you can go to the start, so that you can start the Bodhi Linux operating system. Once you are starting for the first time, it may take some time, maybe around 1 or 2 minutes for getting the entire configuration and thing. And also it's depending upon your processor capability also, how many number of processors you have allotted. Based on that also the speed will increase or decrease. So this kind of thing will be there, and it will take 1 to 2 minutes for loading all the things and getting it. From the second time onwards, it will boot very fast. Here you can see the username of this Bodhi Linux is Bodhi BC, Bodhi blockchain. Bodhi BC is the username, and password is 123456. So anyhow, I have enabled the automatic login. No need to type this username and password. Automatically you will get into the desktop. Next one is, if you are trying to install software or if you are trying to update the software, then if password was asked, then you are supposed to type the password as 123456. And here are the installed blockchains. Ethereum, Hyperledger, Fodora, R3. These are the 3 blockchains installed in that. And also Docker Composer and Docker is also installed. And other tools installed are Node, NPM, Microsoft Visual Studio Code, Java 8, Golang, IntelliJ, J, Python 2, Google Chrome, Truffle, Ginash, MetaMask. These are the tools first installed in this. So here is the Bodhi Linux operating system. It's a very lightweight operating system. So you look at it, it is very fast in giving the response also. So here, if I type geth, so here Ethereum node will start. Now, whenever you say geth, whatever the node you have connected, that is 30303 UDP and TCP, this is the main node that you are running. That is Ethereum main public blockchain network node you are trying to run in this. So we'll see afterwards, whenever we're discussing the decentralized applications, how can we create our own node, a private node, and how can we interact using in the Ethereum blockchain. Next, I am going to close it. So blockchain stopped, so it is locked. So this is the Ethereum blockchain that I have installed. Next one is, you will find the Hyperledger, CD Hyperledger. And here are the fabric samples. You can go to the fabric samples, CD fabric samples. And here are all the folders. And here are the examples that you can see here. And here network.sh. And not only this one, first, see this fabric samples consisting of some example blockchain applications. Whenever we discuss this particular IBM Hyperledger, there we'll see how to run this, because these applications will run under the Docker. So these are the Docker images. All these are the Docker images. We require Docker to run this Docker engine and Docker Composer. All these are installed on the Bodhi Linux, so hence they will run happily. Next application, next blockchain that I have installed here is the CodeDraw application. So this is the CodeDraw application, and here this is the because CodeDraw require the Java based programming. So these are the CodeDraw examples that we'll see when we discuss this CodeDraw blockchain. And along with this one, we have I have also installed the code, Microsoft Visual Studio Code. If you say code dot, automatically that Visual Studio Code will start. So this is the Visual Studio Code you are aware of, that you might have used in the Windows environment also. Next one is the Chrome browser. So in this Chrome browser with the MetaMask extension, this entire browser was set up. So the internet that is available on my computer was shared here. So that means this entire system consisting of all the related things which are required for developing our decentralized applications. So only thing is you are supposed to download it. Okay. So this is what the general description of this Bodhi blockchain os.ova, and here the material has provided how to download it. Anyhow, downloading you are aware of. After downloading, how to install this on the VirtualBox.